Silky bee.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial using NYX Cosmetics. It's going to be my first time using all drugstore products, so I really do hope you all enjoy it. Since it's my first time, I'm also going to give you kind of like a first impression, I think. We'll see. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Hey guys, so of course, as always, I'm starting off with a freshly washed, moisturized face and my hair. I'm going to talk about my ears. I promise this is going to be the last time you guys see this hair. But I'm first going to go in with my NYX Angel Veil face primer. This is supposed to help smooth out pores, make your skin feel super soft. And I'm going to tell you now that I have already returned this because it leaves a white cast on my face. And it didn't give me that tackiness to help my foundation stay like I like. Next, I'm going to work on my brows. I'm going to go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. The color is in Espresso. I wish I would have got a color a little bit darker. This one was really, really brown to be wearing with my jet black 1B hair. But the pencil reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil. So I'm just going to go in and lightly fill in my brows, just following my brow shape. I do not like to overdraw. So just taking that finer side and filling them in. And if you all take notice, the way that I am filling my brows in is with short hair strokes, not long drawing strokes. It makes the eyebrows look more believable. I will be doing a natural brow tutorial very soon, so stay tuned for that. Next, I'll be going with the HD Studio Concealer in the shade 7.5. And I'm going to just take my Tarte concealer brush and use this to clean up my underbrows, give it a sharper line, and the appearance that they're more freshly waxed. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be going in with the NYX eyeshadow base. It is in a nude color. I don't know if there's a number. If there is, I will post it down below in the description box. But I'm just going to take that other side of the Tarte concealer brush and use that to spread the eyeshadow base on. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Perfect Filter palette, and the first color that I'm going to use is this maroon shade. There's no names on the back, so I don't know what it's called. It's not maroon, it's more of a pink. But I'm going to go ahead and take a blending crease brush and just swipe that color throughout my crease, and that's going to help me with blending later on, as well as transition. Next, we're going to go in with that shade right next to it, the more purpley, deep maroon kind of color. And I'm going to take that same brush and just concentrate that color right over the pink we laid down previously, just to help deepen the crease, give it more definition. after blending that out the way I want, I'm going to take a clean crease brush and just go over the edges with no product on it, just to help blend it out a lot better. I want everything to be super seamless, blowed out, and blended. Next, I'm going to go on with that navy blue on the top right and a flat eyeshadow brush. This does have a slight slant to it. That doesn't matter. You can use any. But I'm going to just take this navy blue and concentrate it on the outer portion of my eye in that V area. Just placing down the color at first where I want it to, bringing it halfway into the crease. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then after I go ahead and place the color where I want it to be and make sure they match up for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and clean off that eyeshadow brush just on a paper towel and then go in and blend out the edges. The reason I cleaned it off on a paper towel because I didn't want to deposit any more color onto my eyelid. I'm then going to go back in with that same clean crease brush just to blend out again, making sure that all the colors are marrying together nicely. Going in with that cream eyeshadow base, I'm going to take the finer side of my concealer brush and I am going to carve out my shape. I'm going to do a semi-cut crease, very subtle, nothing too drastic, but I'm going to be using glitter, so I want to make sure that the glitter really does pop and have the ability to stay on really well. With another flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go back into that pink, that first pink color that we used for our crease, and I am going to press that color on to the cream eyeshadow base that I just laid down. I did want to make sure that there would be a pink background instead of a white or cream one when I put my glitter on. I didn't know how opaque or see-through it would be, so I wanted to make sure I put down a good base. And then of course we're just going to go ahead and repeat everything that we did on the other eye to this eye and move on. Next, I'm going to be taking this NYX glitter primer to prime my eyes. I'm just going to take a regular flat eyeshadow brush and put this glitter everywhere that my pink shade is. Like I said, I'm going to be using glitter, so this is going to help my glitter adhere to my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be going in with my NYX glitter, and it's for the face and body. The number is 02, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that same brush that I used to put the sealant down or glitter primer down, and I'm going to go ahead and take my glitter and pop that right on top. Next, I'm going to be using a felt tip liner from NYX, of course. It is a fatter tip, which I'm not used to. I'm used to using a more finer felt tip, and I do apologize because I didn't realize I was out of frame for most of it. So here is my finished wing. I decided to go back in with that navy blue color and just swipe that over the cut crease because I did want a little bit more definition. So I'm just taking that same brush and I'm going to do that to both sides. And make sure I just blend it out really well. Onto the face. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Total Control Drop Foundation, and the shade is Mocha, also TCDF19. I'm just going to drop that on my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending foundation brush and just buff that in really well. I decided to go for medium coverage. I was scared that if I put too much on, I would become too light. Inside of Ulta, this was the deepest shade they carried, so luckily it kind of worked out for me. But I'm just going to make sure it's blended out really, really well. Next, I'm going to use concealer. I'm going to be using the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. The shade is in 7.5, the same one that I used for my brows at the beginning. I have a love-hate relationship with this concealer. It's very light. It feels good. I just feel like it didn't give me enough coverage, as well as I wish I would have went a little bit lighter so that I had more of a highlight. I did realize by the end of the video it did crease on me a bit. Normally I would set my concealer with a finishing powder or a baking powder, but they did not have a shade for my skin tone, so I just decided to use a regular powder to set. So after I went ahead and placed my concealer in all my highlighting parts, which is underneath my eyes, my T-zone, and my chin, I'm using a beauty blender just to blend everything out. Today for my setting powder, I'm going to be using the No Filter powder in the shade Deep Golden, or NFFP13, and another Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my face to make sure that it stays on. Next, I'm going to be using the Cheek Contour Duo palette. It is in the shade Wine and Dine. I'm going to be taking that darker color to contour in the NYX contour brush. And I'm just going to do my E and my 3 like usual. So cutting my cheeks, working up my temples, and then doing my jawline. The color wasn't as deep as I wanted it to be, so I did have to go over it a couple times to get some kind of definition. But it was okay. I kept it. I felt like I can do some things with it. Next, I'm going to go into that wine color and just brush lightly on my cheeks. I didn't want the color to be too defined since I had a lot going on with my eyes. For highlighter, today I'm going to be going in with the Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder. The shade is in Synthetica, DCIP05. And I'm just going to take my Tarte highlighting brush and just sweep right on top of that wine color just to get a tiny glow. As well as down my nose and on my chin and my brow bone. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Wicked lashes in the style WL10 Frisky. I absolutely hated these lashes. I'm not going to lie. They weren't thick. They were super thin, which is fun because it makes them look more natural, but they were so plasticky and they stood up, and I had to do a lot of adjusting with these lashes. But of course, I'm not gonna return those because they were on my eyeballs. I probably won't ever wear them again. They probably will go in the trash, but they served this purpose for this video. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Zazazoo NYX Volumizing Mascara. I didn't realize I had fibers in it, hated it, turned that back in. And then I am gonna go in with my NYX The Skinny Mascara. Absolutely love this one. I have tiny non-existent lashes, so it really helped reach all of them and define them. And then for my lips, I am going to go in with the NYX Lingerie lip in the color Teddy, lip LI10. No lip liner. I wanted my lips to look super natural and neutral. I believe I did feature this in my Women of Color Top Nude Favorites. I'll link the video down below if it is. But it is a matte finish. To finish off my face, I'm going to go in with the matte finish long lasting setting spray to have my face last as long as possible. And just so you have a close-up of the look, here are the eyes and my lips. Now, last impressions, I did enjoy a lot of these products. Some I did return immediately, like 4 pieces I did. And it turns out drugstore's a lot more expensive than I thought. I think for 16 pieces I paid a little bit over $100. And that was with everything buy one get one half off. But I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. So here is my final look for my one brand tutorial using NYX Cosmetics. I really do hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, and please be sure to subscribe. I love you all so much, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.